Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Freeze Garage. I am going to be jumping back onto my 66 project here for a little bit today. Hopefully, if everything goes according to plan, I'm going to get the front mount box put back on this driver's side. Get that all painted or welded back on into place so we can actually reset the cab back on the truck. We are in the middle of some big things for us here as a family and also for Freeze Garage, which includes the kind of packing up the shop and looking for a little bit more property for our space to expand the Freeze Garage projects that we're doing, but also for our family to continue to grow. And for my son Tim, who you see on the camera, he and his bride to move onto the property with us and to be able to work together. So that's kind of the plan. It's going to be crazy. It's going to create some chaos for us, selling a house, buying a house, moving all of our stuff, which we weren't really planning on doing, but we know that that's the next step for us. So as you guys will notice, we'll probably have some videos here and there of different things, from working on cars to working on moving, looking at a new shop, and some of those pieces. So hang in there with us. We're going to keep doing our projects and keep working on getting our trucks done, and look forward to showing you the progress as we make it. So thanks for watching, and we'll take you along today as we get a bunch of stuff done. All right, so I'm making progress. I've got the box kind of lined up where I want it. One of the challenges is this aftermarket box happens to be 1/4 of an inch shorter than this box on the measurement here on the face of this. So I know that I'm gonna get it in, and then I'll just have to shim this up when I get ready to put it on the box. We'll use shims to get it straightened out, but that's what happens when you buy aftermarket parts. So I'm gonna fire up the welder here and get this one knocked in. Got a couple more holes to drill up here. I'm gonna grab a good drill bit and knock in a couple more holes for spot welds, and then I'm gonna get this thing locked down and start going through the process of welding it up. So that's the plan. All right, so I got the what am I selling? This is the body mount, cab body mount. It is attached. I've got it all spot welded in. Had to do a little bit of metal work on this side just to get it to tie down. So I actually grabbed some screws. They're self tappers, and just sucked it down and pulled the metal into where I needed it. I've got most of the spots. There's a couple spots that the gap was just a little far away, but I got it welded up. Still got to go through, sand it, get it all or ground down and cleaned up, and letting it cool, and just the process takes it a while. So gonna move on from this. Right, so I'm wrapping up. I don't think I'm gonna get much more done today on the 66. I got to do some cleanup. I got to pick up some tools and get this thing ready so that I can get it reset back on the frame. Not done with the body yet, but like I said, we're in the process of figuring out the possibility of a move, which means that I got to get some of my stuff wrapped up in here so that these things can roll out and into a new shop. So that's the process that I'm in right now. I'm going to see what I can get done on here as far as getting that thing ready to roll. So that's all I'm going to get done for today. Hopefully we will see you more tomorrow and try and get that thing set on its frame. Hey, good morning, everybody. We're back out here on the 66, making some more progress, trying to get the cab put onto the truck. And because of Tim's project, the 77, the lift's kind of taken, and so our space is a little limited. So I'm going to try something, see if I can't figure out a way to use the gantry to pick it up and get it set up over here so I can drop it in onto our frame. I still got a couple things to do. You can see the dust on here. I haven't been on this project for a while. But I've got to get the fuel lines hooked up. I need to lengthen them out. So I'm gonna try and get the cab on, get that done, and see if we can't kind of start wrapping up a few pieces on this. So hopefully soon we're gonna get into a spot where we can actually fire it up. Part of the reason that we're collecting all of this stuff is that we are getting ourselves ready to move. We're going to be moving to a new location, a little bit more property, some more space for us to work. The shop's a little bit challenging, and if everything works out and we end up in that space, we'll show you those things as soon as we get there and kind of show you some of the challenges. But our long-term goal is we'll be able to open up, expand that shop, and have more space for even possibly another shop down the road. So we've got some great things coming. We're excited to show you guys. But for today, it's onto the 66. Trying to get this cab onto the frame, All right, guys, you can see in the background, I got the cab put on. Again, did the double hoist. I got my electric hoist up over here. On this side, tied that one off. I secured that hoist on that far side so that they couldn't slide in together, touch the cab. Strapped it from down below, as you saw in there, and just got it just balanced enough that I could get that thing up off the ground and get it moved into place, and it worked perfect. So I've got it up, got it on. The bolts are actually in, don't have them tightened down, just got them sitting in there right now, holding it in place. And yeah, gonna get on to gonna get the lines made here for the back on the fuel rail and get that done. The fuel lines, get those brought up and terminated here, so they're all done. That's the plan. I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. Okay, so I've got the cab on. I've got the fuel lines done. You can see right here. They're all hooked up. The only thing I don't have is the vent, because I'm gonna still work on a location for that. Don't like the spot that I had it set up at this point. So next thing is I'm gonna go ahead and get the bolts put in around, bolt the tank down so it's solid, and then move forward and maybe do the pedal assembly and start working on figuring out the steering column and what we're gonna do to make this thing steer so it's easy to maneuver around.
All right, hey guys, it's Chris. Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. I know you don't usually see me, but we got a couple of things that I want to just let you guys know about. So with us trying to get ready to move our home base, it's getting kind of crazy to try and get videos out and trying to do all this stuff, but we're gonna keep doing it. Keep trying to give you guys the best content that we can. Sorry that it's a little bit shorter than usual, but we really want to try and give you guys high quality content and give you guys the stuff that you want to see. So make sure to leave a comment, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and we will see you guys all next week. Can't wait to keep you informed on everything that's going on.